brothers and sisters. It's been a while since I've made a video. I want to bring something to your attention. Sorry for saying a lot. It's a very, very touchy subject, and I'm afraid of saying it because I know how bad the outcome's going to be, but it's been on my heart. It's been on my mind constantly. I'm having dreams a lot lately about stuff like this, about prepping. And it's not only spiritual prepping, which is extremely important. That should be number one. But number two is food, first aid supplies, and survival. If you go out in the woods or something, you have survival techniques of how to survive without any technology. I had a dream recently, and I really don't want to say it, but I'm going to. Basically in the dream was my husband was at our building. We own a property in town, and he's a landlord. So I tried texting him, but for some reason I couldn't reach him, and he was trying to contact me. And for some reason in the dream, all over the world this was happening. Out of nowhere, everyone in the world was trying to contact their loved ones, and they couldn't. There was no technology. Nothing was working. All of our electronics were gone. And I don't mean like they disappeared. I mean like they just stopped working. They were dead. Like there was nothing you could do. You couldn't even recharge it with anything. It was really bad. And in the dream, I was made aware of that. Like all of the circuits for calling and texting and everything was gone. Like you had to have a walkie-talkie that lasts at least poopy. What's the number for it? I don't remember. I think it's 2 kilometers or more. Something around that. Anyway, you had to have walkie-talkies like that and seal them in a metal box and make sure that radiation couldn't get to it and stuff like that, or couldn't knock out electronics for some reason. So we ended up having that, and we had walkie-talkies, and then I eventually got a hold of them that way. So yeah, it was really messed up. And it's brought to my attention that we need to start prepping. Because in the Bible, and this is the part of the video where I really don't want to talk about, because I know the whiplash is going to be really bad, but it has to be done. It has to be said. I'm sorry. And I accept all criticism. I accept all of your opinions. I'm just going to say that now. But if you're going to be very rude and ignorant, I'm not going to answer back. If you have questions or you want to voice your opinion in a polite way that's different, then I will reply. So what's been brought to my attention is in the Bible, in the book of Revelation, it was speaking about how people are going to start committing cannibalism in the end times. Not only will there be war, but after the war, it's weird. People are not gonna. They're not gonna. How do I say this in a way that everyone will understand? There's no longer going to be countries anymore. It's just going to be a savage world, basically, until the Antichrist comes and tries to put it back together. That's how the world is going to be right before he comes into power again. And for some reason, a half of everything is going to be destroyed. Half of the earth, vegetation, is going to be gone. Half of it. Half of the animals are going to be gone. Half of our water supply is going to be not suitable to drink. And the fish as well, it says they're going to be dead. And that's whenever people are going to start committing cannibalism, murder, and they're going to start killing for supplies, medical supplies, or whatever. Well, that part is obviously not in, but that's just common sense. Like, everyone's going to go. So, anyway, I really wanted to bring that to everyone's attention because it's been a month or two now that's constantly on my mind, and it's driving me nuts. So I'm guessing that's why I have to make a video. Maybe it'll help get it off my mind and I stop having nightmares and dreams about it. So, but yeah, this stuff is real. It's coming faster than we think. And I mean, like, it's going to happen in the blink of an eye. And then all of a sudden, one after the other is going to start happening, and people are going to go into a panic. So if you're spiritually prepared, your mind will be sound and at ease, and you'll be able to think clearly. And when you're able to think clearly, you'll be able to be rational and have decision-making skills still, compared to other people where they're going to be frantic and panicking, and they're not going to be thinking clearly. So you'll have the upper hand and the advantage. You'll be able to help them as well as help others in your family, or, you know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the dream. Bye. Shalom.